Morning, Cameron.
Good morning, Mom.
How are you?
Good.
I know you stayed up late working on your report on natural resources. Did you get it finished?
Sure, it's in my backpack.
I want to see that section we worked on together about the resources that we never run out of.
Nature's secret. Magic glasses inside. Is this a new cereal?
Yes, I thought you might like it.
Magic glasses. Discover natural resources in everything around you. Whoa! Hey, Mom, are cabinets made from trees?
Why, yes, that's the natural resource they came from.
With instructions for these things. Natural resources. Natural resources are everywhere.
Living things use natural resources on the Earth's surface, like soil, trees, plants, and water, inside the Earth, like coal, oil, and minerals, and even above the Earth, like the sun and air. We never run out of some of these natural resources. When a natural resource cannot be used up, it is called inexhaustible. Air, wind, and water are inexhaustible natural resources. They will always be available for living things. When a natural resource can be used over and over again, it is called renewable. Trees, plants, and soil are all renewable natural resources. Natural resources that cannot be made again in our lifetime are called non-renewable. Coal, oil, natural gas, and minerals are all non-renewable natural resources. So, natural resources can be divided into three groups: inexhaustible, renewable, and non-renewable resources. Let's look at inexhaustible resources first.
Air.
Air is made up of a mixture of gases. All living things, people, animals, and plants need air to live. We need air to breathe. We use air to blow whistles, play musical instruments, and blow up toys. Without air, we couldn't hear. The waves that make up sound use air to travel to our ears. Insects and birds use air to fly. Even planes fly with the help of air moving past their wings. Air is one of the Earth's inexhaustible natural resources. It will always be available for all living things.
Sun.
Even when we do not see it, the sun is always shining. It is an inexhaustible natural resource. Heat from the sun warms the Earth's land and water. Plants use the sun's energy to make food and to grow. People use the sun's energy too. We use it to make power, called solar power. Our swimming pools and the hot water that we use in our homes can be heated with power from the sun.
Water.
Water, too, is an inexhaustible natural resource. It can never be used up. Water covers most of the Earth's surface. We use water for transportation, to take people from place to place, and to deliver goods all over the world. Businesses and factories use over half the water in the United States. The lights in your house might get electricity from water power. We also use water for fun, like boating, fishing, and swimming. Living things need clean, fresh water to live. But we do not have a large amount of clean, fresh water. Clean, fresh water is a renewable resource. Most of the Earth's water is ocean water, and is much too salty to drink or use. Only a very small amount of the world's water is fresh. It is not too salty to use. Some of that fresh water is frozen in glaciers. That leaves only a small amount of fresh water for living things to use. We use fresh water for many things. To brush our teeth and bathe. To drink. To cook our food. To wash our pets. To water our plants. And the fields that grow our food. The average American uses about 100 gallons of fresh water each day.
Trees and plants.
Trees and plants are renewable natural resources. People and animals need plants for food. Some of your clothes come from cotton plants. The medicine you take when you're sick may also have come from plants. Trees and plants help keep our air safe to breathe. Trees provide food, medicine, pulp for paper, wood for toys, and lumber to build homes and schools. Trees grow in many places on Earth, including forests. Forests cover much of the Earth's surface. Forests provide homes for many plants and animals. Trees are a renewable resource because they can be replanted. But they take a long time to grow. Each person uses about 2 pine trees worth of paper products each year. If there are 20 children in your classroom, 40 trees will have to be cut down to provide all of you with paper products this year. It is important to conserve or save as many trees as we can so that we will be able to use their resources in the future.
Soil.
Soil is the top layer of the Earth's surface. It is a renewable natural resource. Soil is a mixture of tiny pieces of rocks, minerals, and decayed plant and animal materials. The plants you grow in your garden depend on soil. Many of the foods we eat grow in soil. Since food is a basic need of people and animals, soil is a very important natural resource. And soil is used to make more than food. We use clay and sand from soil to make bricks. Bricks are used to build homes, schools, walkways, and many other things. Because soil is an important natural resource, and it takes a long time to make, we need to conserve it. The Earth's soil can be worn away by wind, water, and ice. This is called erosion. When forests are cut down and not replanted, soil is washed away. When farmland is left bare, the wind can blow the soil away. This is another form of erosion. Farmers can help conserve soil by planting different crops each year to help put nutrients back into the soil. This is called crop rotation. Farmers can also plant along slopes in the soil to keep soil from washing down hills. This is called contour farming.
Rocks and minerals.
Rocks are hard, non-living things. Rocks are found on the Earth's surface, under the soil, or on the bottoms of rivers, lakes, and oceans. Rocks are different colors and different shapes. They are different sizes, from big boulders to tiny grains of sand. Some are shiny, and some are dull. Some are smooth, and some are rough. Homes and schools, roads, walkways, fences, and sculptures can all be made using rocks. Minerals are found in rocks. They are a hard, non-living, non-renewable natural resource. Different kinds of minerals are metals, like iron, copper, and gold. And gems, like diamonds, emeralds, and rubies. Minerals give us the material we need to make metals like steel and aluminum. These metals can be used to make many things like cars, buses, bridges, and nails. Look at the change in your pocket. How many different minerals do you see? Copper and nickel. Gems are used to make jewelry. Mines are dug into the earth to find the rocks that contain minerals.
Oil, natural gas, and coal.
Long ago, people burned wood to heat their homes. When factories and cities grew, people needed a better way to get energy, so they started mining coal. Coal has been formed from the remains, or fossils, of plants that lived millions of years ago. Coal is a dark black or brown substance that is found in the earth. Coal is a non-renewable natural resource because it takes over 1 million years to make. Coal also has to be removed from the earth by mining. Today, we use mostly oil and natural gas for energy. Oil and natural gas are both non-renewable natural resources. Like coal, oil and natural gas are fossil fuels. They were formed from the fossils of animals and plants that were buried millions of years ago. Oil and natural gas are found in rocks under the Earth's surface. They are pumped out of the earth from a drilled well. We use oil and natural gas for fuel to heat our schools, homes, and businesses, energy to run factories and machines, and to make electricity. Oil is used to make gasoline. Oil is also used to make plastic, paints, soaps, and medicines.
Pollution.
Some things can hurt the Earth's natural resources. When harmful materials get into our water, air, or land, they are no longer healthy for living things. They are polluted. Nature can pollute itself. A lake can be polluted when too much soil with harmful materials in it settles on the bottom of the lake. When a volcano erupts, it sends dust, gas, and ashes into the air. These things pollute the air, land, and water. But people are the greatest cause of pollution. Our cars, planes, boats, trucks, and factories pollute the air with harmful materials. Rain carries these materials in the air to the Earth's water and land. Sometimes the harmful materials in the rain damage trees and can kill plants and animals that live in fresh water. This polluted rain is called acid rain. Only a small amount of the water on Earth is fresh water, and an even smaller amount of that water is clean. When garbage, soap, fertilizers, or chemicals are dumped into the water becomes polluted. People and animals cannot drink or use polluted water. Nature filters some of this pollution. The pollutants or bad materials in the air mix with rain. This rainwater goes into the ground, where the water flows through layers of rocks. These rocks act like filters to remove many of the bad materials from the water. Sometimes you can tell if water is polluted. Polluted water might smell bad, be cloudy, have oil floating on top, or dead fish floating in it. Polluted water is not safe to drink or even to swim in. Even if the water in a lake, stream, or river looks clear, it could be polluted with germs or chemicals, and you should not drink it before it's treated. Much of our fresh water comes from streams, rivers, and lakes. It travels a long way through pipes to reach us. The water may have mud, germs, and chemicals in it. Before we use it, the water must go to a water treatment plant to be cleaned. Now the water is safe to use again. People also pollute the earth by making garbage. People make a lot of garbage each year, about 10 times their own body weight. So if you weigh 60 pounds, you probably make about 600 pounds of garbage in a year. Now that really adds up when you count the garbage that the rest of your family makes, plus the garbage that your neighbors make, and the garbage your whole community makes. Many communities collect garbage from homes and put it in landfills. The garbage is piled up in a hill, and machines cover it with soil. Some of these communities are running out of space for landfills. Landfills pollute our earth and use up our natural resources.
Recycle, reuse, and reduce.
We need our natural resources to live, so we must protect them. We can conserve our natural resources if we practice the 3 R's: recycle, reuse, and reduce. Used glass, cans, and paper can be collected and made into new things. This is called recycling, the first of the 3 R's. At home or in a store, look for the recycle label on cans, boxes, and bottles. You should find a number inside the symbol. The number tells the recycling plant what type of material the container is made from. This helps the recycling plant sort the containers. Communities have different rules about recycling. Some people have to sort papers, cans, and glass. Some only recycle certain items. What are the rules in your community? Don't throw that paper away. Turn it over and use the back. If you hang your towel on the rack to dry, then you can use it again. These are some ways to reuse things, the second of the 3 R's. You can use less energy by wearing a sweater in the winter instead of turning up the heat. When you use less of something, you reduce, the 3rd R. You can reduce the amount of water you use by turning off the faucet when you brush your teeth, taking shorter showers, and by fixing drippy faucets. Did you know that if a pipe leaks 1 drop of water a second, it will waste more than 2,000 gallons of water a year? Many places where people live have even less fresh water because of little rainfall. People might not be able to water their plants and lawns. They have to be very careful of the amount of water they use during a water emergency. Think of ways that you can use the 3 R's to help protect our natural resources.
I can buy recycled paper and remember to take my cans and paper to be recycled.
I could reduce the fuel my parents use by walking to school every day.
I can reuse my old clothes by giving them to someone who needs them instead of throwing them away. Thank you.
People all over the world join together on April 22nd to celebrate Earth Day. We know there are problems we need to work on to save our Earth and its natural resources. So, on this special day, we look at the planet and see how we can make it better. All living things need the Earth's natural resources to survive. What natural resources are you using? The air to breathe and hear. The sun, its warmth and energy. The soil to make bricks and to grow plants and trees. Fresh water to drink and to water plants and lawns. Plants for food, for clothes and medicine. Trees for lumber, paper, and books. Rocks and minerals for roads, sidewalks, and jewelry. Oil and natural gas for heat, gasoline, plastic, and soap. Natural resources are all around you. We all need to conserve our natural resources. We need to have enough for today and the future. Remember to practice the 3 R's. Recycle,
reuse, and
reuse.
reduce. Conserve our natural resources.
You better hurry. You're going to be late for school.
Bye, Mom.
Bye. Have a good day. So, what's so fascinating about these? Discover the natural resources in everything around you. Wow.
For more great videos, call 1-800-483-3383 or visit us online at schoolvideos.com.